guys, how you doing? And welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be looking at Angron, or as we like to call him, Angron. This is a fantastic piece. I've got to say, I was very excited to paint this. I took some time off from painting boards and tiles to do a little bit of painting on some minis. And I've got to say, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. And there's only one piece left to do on this, and that's to add the blood splatter and gore. And then after that, it's completed. But I wanted to get it to a state where I'm very, very happy with it. And after reading Betrayal, I could only think to make this base even better was to add loads of Ultramarines dying on the spot. And that's what I've done. And that's why there's loads of Ultramarines on this base and not some World Eaters or anything else. So I thought what we'd do is we'll take a good look at this model, we'll take it apart, focus on bits and pieces of it and have a really good detailed look at it and see where we can go from there. Okay guys, you take care, see you in a second. Hi guys, and welcome back. So here we have the base that I've been working on. Now obviously this comes in a two-stage base. You have a smaller base that fits in there, and obviously you've got the larger base. So you're looking at a Dreadnought and a Terminator base that fit into these. Now the nice thing about this base is there's a lot of detail that goes on. So you've got a nice display piece with the Ultramarines, or the two Marines either side, and then if you want to use it in a game you can just take Angron out and then you've got Angron on a base. Absolutely gorgeous, perfect. So let's have a look at these. Now I've gone for Ultramarines because I've just finished reading Betrayal, and it was only fitting that there was Ultramarines slapped all over the base, which was pretty cool because it was a great book and really inspiring. So this just worked out really, really well for it, and I've got to say I do like them. Now I've just used for this Ultramarine. Now a lot of people would go, "Whoa, what?" I've just used Ultramarine Blue. That you can get from GW. I hope they still make it, I'm not too sure. But it works out alright. It's come out quite nicely. With Vallejo Gold, I've used Minotaur on there with the whites, and Leadbelcher obviously for the metal parts. Now they're all heavily damaged and weathered, which is what I tend to like on my minis. Just spin that round so you can have a better look. All I have to do now is add the blood, gore and splatters on it as well, but I wanted to leave that till last, until I actually have finished painting it up, and it's an absolutely beautiful piece. I'm actually blown away by it. Okay guys, well let's move on to Angron. See you in a second. Hi guys, and welcome back, and here we have Angron, who I like to call Angron. Actually it's Angron, who I like to call Angron, but it doesn't matter. I think you know what I'm talking about. I've got to say, out of all the sculpts that have come out of Forge World, this one by far is the most impressive that I've got my fingers on. These dainty little sausage buds that we have here. It's a beautiful piece. There's so much going on within this model. Now I'm going to bring this forward so we can have a good look. It's been painted by some of the best on YouTube, and they've all done it justice, absolute justice. So I've played around with it. This is, I've got to say, the beginning of my World Eater army, and who better to lead it than the Primarch himself, and who better to start with than the Primarch himself. So what have I done? I've gone for I've used Vallejo's bronze to start it off as a base. From there I've used obviously the GW washes to knock it back. I've used 50% Null Oil and 50% Agrax Earthshaker. Now for the red I've used an awesome paint by Minotaur, which is Nebula Red, and that's given me that really rich regal colour. And I've knocked it over the top to bring it out after I've varnished it, of course, using Minotaur's gloss coat, and it just gives it that shining look, is what I'm after. Now there's a lot of people that have gone, well, a lot of gold on that. Well actually there isn't, it's more bronze highlighted over the top with a shining gold. And I think it's a gold that I've got from Vallejo as well, which is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Really love it. Now let's just look at this piece, because there is so much detail within the knee straight away. I mean, you just have to look at that. To sculpt that is near enough impossible. I mean, how this guy has done that, and it's Simon Egan, I think, that's done this. From the horns on his chest plate to the face itself with the metal teeth that he has, to the butcher's nails that are slammed into his head. There's just so much detail on here, and he's done him absolute justice. And this is how I see the Primarch. And it's just frightening. You look at him; he's just tearing across the battlefield, lost to the lust of the nails. It's just beautiful. I mean, there's so much going on just within this pose. It's so energetic and so violent. And the cloak itself, again, really highly detailed. It looked like fur. It had that beautiful fur texture to it, and the chains and the skulls just add to it. So I'm really, really excited. I had a great time painting this model, and the nice thing about it, Gorefather and Gorechild in his hands. I just need to get another copy of that for my Khan model that I'm going to be building. But all in all, a fantastic piece. Thoroughly enjoyed painting up this model. If you get the chance to have a look at it, go take a look at them online. If you're even lucky enough to own it, enjoy painting it and assembling it. It's a nice, easy model to do. So guys, listen, you take care of yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care, bye.